A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams. Two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Sooners will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Boy, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
Jukes to get free. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Impressive opening drive, the 10th play coming up. It's third down. Handoff running right. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. It's now second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. To throw, it's Lagway. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run that hurry up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to them.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. He hands it to the back. Fights off a defender. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's McIntyre. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout by the defense.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Makes a nice move there. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the run here, lets it go. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. To throw, it's Arnold. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw, catch made. And he'll be brought down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Can he make it to the marker? Throws a stiff arm. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion makes it second and short. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Look out at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
To throw, it's Lagway. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Good execution, gets a block, and gets the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fires it to the wideout, and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. We hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum.
And the score.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To the air, it's Lagway. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was.
And looking for a big play here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Back to throw. It's Arnold. He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And he'll set up to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. Number 17. All day in the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. 1st down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. A handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fighting off the defender. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just...
He's looking deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. To the air. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, looking for his back. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's a quarterback keeper. Now, what a move. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Number 7.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the
Number
on the
12.
field.
Set to kick this one away.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call.
He's marked down at the 28. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's marked down at the 29. Brings up
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pass. It's Perry. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Got it.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time?
6-9-1. Gators score. Spire.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the...
And the pass is intercepted.